Hello, my name is Hamila Kaunaki, Chief Operating Officer at Sutter Health, California Pacific Medical Center in San Francisco. Over the next several minutes, you will see and hear how some of our patients have benefited from the work we have done at Sutter Health to advance the fight against kidney disease. In the US, 1 out of 9 people suffer from kidney disease. That is 26 million neighbors or loved ones. And because kidney disease often presents no signs or symptoms until it is too late, fewer than 10% of people know that their kidneys are silently failing them. They also don't know that they are 30 times at greater risk of a sudden cardiac arrest or premature death because of the silent disease. The National Kidney Foundation is a lifeline for all people affected by kidney disease, and they are partnering with healthcare organizations like Sutter Health to lead the effort around prevention and early detection.
There's over 100,000 people waiting for organs, and dozens of people die every day waiting for a kidney. And willing but incompatible donors were sent home every day. It seemed to me that that was the most valuable resource on the planet. Here you had someone who was willing to give a kidney and was sent home because they weren't compatible. And then when you look at the list and you see young people who've barely touched their life, waiting and suffering, and maybe not survive this, I thought, well, gosh, if I could just help save 2 people's lives, it would be all worthwhile.
I met David Jacobs years ago now. He had had kidney failure. He heard about our program and came to me to get a kidney transplant. When David healed up from his transplant and sat down and basically said, look, I want to give back.
You know, I suffered on dialysis for several years, and it's suffering. So I really didn't want anybody else to have to suffer like I did. I had educated myself on new concepts for paired kidney donation. Being a software person, I thought it was an enterprise software problem. So I thought, well, why don't I just build the software myself? But I knew I had to partner, and so when I went to meet with Dr. Katznelson, I brought up the idea, and he loved it.
It developed into a great relationship. I was teaching him about transplantation, really the immunologic background. He took a lot of notes. We went back and forth.
And then I would write code and we would develop an application, and he would then review it, and then we'd go back and we'd change it again. And this iterative process went on. And a year later on Valentine's Day, our first transplant occurred with the software.
When we were first matching up by hand with sheets of paper, it was quite laborious. It's evolved to the point now where we can have a pool of 50 to 100 different patient pairs and push a button and have it done in 10 seconds. We've seen a huge upsurge in people interested in being kidney donors through non-directed donation because they've learned about the process and just want to help people. You know, we think about the computer technology, which is phenomenal, but on the clinical side, I mean, every time we do a kidney pair donation transplant, there's so many people involved, from same-day care to the ORs to the recovery area to the transplant floors. We wouldn't have been successful without clear and strong support of the hospital.
When they approached us and approached the department in Sutter, we became partners with them immediately and invested in their idea. We're here to help everybody. So it's something that we're proud of that started in Northern California within Sutter, but we've been able to have this pioneering care go out to the entire country.
It changed everything. Patients who are waiting on a transplant waiting list, who we had known for a while, now all of a sudden we're having this other option. It's really helped a lot of my patients in ways that 10 years ago I had no idea we'd be able to accomplish.
It was such a good experience to know that you can help another people too.
They are now like family. We did not only bonded emotionally, but we bonded by exchanging body organs.
I felt completely part of something huge, something way bigger than myself. It was one of the most powerful experiences I've had in my life.
I had pretty low goals when I started. Initially my goal was 2, and early on a software associate told me that my goal was too low. And so we decided back then to make a goal and then move the decimal point to the right. And so I'm still doing that. I think everybody should have a chance for life.
I am so proud to represent Sutter Health CPMC and serve as chair of this year's 2017 San Francisco Kidney Walk on June 11th. And I'd love it if you, your colleagues, family members, and friends would join me and the Sutter Health community at 9 a.m. at Justin Herman Plaza to take part in this fun and easy 5K walk down the Embarcadero toward Pier 39. The walk is open to all, including pets. This is going to be a wonderful day, a day for us to celebrate those who are affected by and fighting kidney disease, a day to stand strong with them, their families, and our shared community. And it's really easy to get involved. Just sign up for Team Sutter by logging on to kidneywalk.org. Please join us as we celebrate our patients, friends, and colleagues on June 11th. I hope to see you there.